Hello everybody, welcome on back to baseball here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. I'm Sean, and every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time you can catch a fresh game of baseball on the channel. Today we have the All-Star Game. I've turned the commentary down, you have to listen to me all day, so get excited for that. We'll have a bunch of Mariners in there. I believe last I looked there were 5 of them, including the starting pitcher. It was like a Rosarena, Julio, Rayleigh, Castillo, and Raleigh. So we'll see some Mariners. There'll be a lot of substitutions and everything. So let's see how it goes. Click in. View today's games. That's what I need to do. Luis Castillo, 16-0 with a 1.61 ERA. Taking on Roki Sasaki, 13-3, excuse me, with a 1.93 ERA. Yeah, I always put a ton of, because we perform so well, I always put a ton of All-Stars in the game. They rarely perform all that well. It sounds kind of rude, but it also is what it is. So, yeah, we put in pitchers, they get shelled. The hitters don't always perform super well, which is a little bit of a bummer, but hey, it happens. Thankfully, this game allows us to just watch games, which is very cool. Madden, it'd be really nice if you did that. MLB The Show and NBA 2K continue to be fantastic as far as the malleability of them is concerned. That's right, they are wearing their regular uniforms, which is always a good sign. And we get ready for the All-Star Game live from Atlanta. Kind of seeing if I get a... Do I get a thumbnail? I do get a bit of a thumbnail. I hate when they move like this, though. Because it's off-center and it's very annoying. Awful. Awful. It just looks awful. You know what? I probably could grab a better frame from the... What's it called? Well, there you go. That looks pretty good. I'm a little bummed that our Seattle Mariners are wearing the road navies. A lot of Mariners, a lot of Dodgers represented. We faced the Dodgers a few times in the World Series. We've also faced the Atlanta Braves. So we have All-Star Game. Actually, here we go. 2025. 2025. Roki Sasaki comes in today. 17 starts with a 13-3 record. 125.2 innings with a 1.93 ERA. A whip under 1 at .96. 104 strikeouts. And some pretty good strikeout and walk ratios. Jarren Duran's going to lead the AL off as we get ready for the top of the first inning. First pitch is in for a strike at the top of the zone. Probably got a little more plate than he wanted it to, but hey, a strike is a strike. Jarren Duran batting .291 on the season. And he'll take a ball high.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Goes with a third pitch right in that top part of the zone. It'll be the center fielder there with the catch. Maybe I should turn the thing on because they know the names better than I do. Michael Harris II.
The second baseman.
Jose Altuve with a .282 average. 20 home runs, 50 RBI. You know what? I'll do the first inning and then we'll play it by ear. That's well outside on the slider. Be interesting to see how many pitchers we have in this game. Splitter, nice looking splitter. We will play the Dodgers at the very end of the season. It'll be the final 3 games. We get 3 against Colorado and 3 against Los Angeles to end the season at home. Do we have to see Roki Sasaki? Do they play it funkily because they have stuff wrapped up? Do we need to play it funkily because we have stuff wrapped up? We'll find out. Altuve swings on a pitch up out of the zone. 2-2. Sasaki takes his time. Altuve chases again. That one was low. I think you're looking at for sure a full count, maybe a walk. But hey, I've been in that situation plenty of times. I know where Altuve is. I've been there. Picked at third and thrown over to Freeman, who was in our home run derby.
Batting third.
Home Run Derby is actually a really good example of what happens when I put players in. We had 3 opportunities to get a Home Run Derby championship, and none of them made the final. Aaron Judge, he was in our Home Run Derby. He's said before that he won't do the Home Run Derby unless it's in New York, so I wonder if that qualifies as Citi Field as well. If it's just Yankee Stadium or if it's in Citi Field as well. I'm surprised he's not more interested in doing it. I think it'd be fun to see him. Wonder if we have an update on the Home Run Derby. Speaking of, you already know the answer, but I don't. Actually, I just got it. Hey, look at that. Mariner slugger, first catcher to ever claim a title. The numbers were a little funky, if I'm being completely honest. Looking at some of those, as we see another pitch here. Ooh, got him with that slider. We were able to be effective against Aaron Judge in that slider on the outside part of the plate when we faced them in that 3-game set. The ball is well passed. Rooker waits on deck. 18-15 Raleigh over Caminero. That's the most home runs he hit in a round, I believe. I apologize. He hit 21. Jeez. So I was incorrect. I should have picked O'Neal Cruz. Aaron Judge goes yard. His first home run of the All-Star game. Okay. Glad that we're taking care of that. Tell you what, I'll turn the commentary back on. Got under it, sliced it to the opposite field. Would have loved to see a couple more of those from him in the Home Run Derby yesterday. Just because gameplay? No. Just because he kept pulling it foul. It was so funky. Audio, video, there we go. We'll turn up this commentary volume.
Great American small park instead of ballpark because of the way that the ball flies.
So Rooker will come in.
Here's a big power threat. Brent Rooker.
We'll just watch it, I guess.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
But yeah, we saw Judge a lot yesterday pulling a bunch of stuff foul and just not enough stuff to the opposite side of the field. It was kind of a similar, it was weird because Judge and basically all 3 Mariners kind of had problems with their location. The Mariners were often pushing, trying their luck with the center field sections of it, and then it just kept hooking on Judge. I was surprised he was out in the first round. Kind of needed him to get 1 more or 2 more. I think Soto might have also gotten robbed a little bit in that Home Run Derby yesterday because it seemed like it was a home run, but they didn't call it a home run. Funkily off of that. Oh, check swing for Rooker. Doesn't go. 2-2. It looked like it was off the top of that brick wall. So we could have had a different outcome with 1 extra home run. And it was weird because between the first round and the second round, it's a tiebreaker based on distance, which is how Raleigh actually kept going in the Home Run Derby today. He won. He got it by 0.08 feet or something like that, which is wild. Take a look at Luis Castillo's stats. He is perfect. A perfect.
Try to stay back for that
16-0, 123.1 innings pitched, a 1.61 ERA, a WHIP of .75, 34% on the strikeout rate, 2% on the walk rate. Those numbers are a little inflated based on, or depending on the category, based on our difficulty change.
Just off the outside edge, and that is ball 1.
We've tended to struggle at times with Luis Castillo's, with his control at times. You can kind of see it there with that 4-seam. That second pitch was way in a good spot. And that last fastball wasn't great either. The one thing that's throwing me a little bit for a loop, and I think is why it's helpful to just have the commentary, it doesn't pop the thing in the bottom left corner to let me know where that pitch was, and I don't even think I can really, I can't even hit R2 to look at it either. So it's a bit of a mess. Here's another slider way inside. 2-2. That one just misses, and we've seen that issue with Castillo throughout my time playing the game.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Fouled off, full count.
In the air,
Very lucky that Christian Yelich didn't get a hold of that one.
Under it,
That was all over the zone. You can see when I play, I'm trying to pin those corners and just that's the same problem that we've had with Castillo. It's been sliders that miss or circle changes that are just off the outside edge or four seams that catch too much of the plate. Kind of lucky that it's not a 1-1 game, and Castillo again, kind of a funky slider location.
And he goes about his at-bats in that way.
And it does kind of just look like a regular game. Hot shot to third. Jose Ramirez.
Hit the ball left center field.
Nice catch there, and 2 away. After a long at-bat. Was that a 2-pitch at-bat for Freeman? No, I think it was a little longer.
The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
Mookie Betts comes to the plate. He slices it out to left field. It's caught, and that will very quickly retire the National League side. Is that Jaron Duran? Maybe? Henderson, Ramirez, and Rayleigh. Oh, does Ramirez... What position does Ramirez play?
Back at Truist Park, stepping in.
Is Ramirez the third baseman? And I thought it was... I thought he played first.
Henderson.
Say Ramirez.
And that one fouled off.
Hard
And
hit
because of
foul.
that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still
Third
get a
baseman.
pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Okay. What did I say? Did I say the right name? Pretty sure I was correct on that, but... Oof, that one is absolutely the... That is not the right spot for that. It's going to be Harris on the catch out in center field, and another Roki Sasaki and Luis Castillo both left a couple pitches that are very hittable. Henderson just can't quite get it. Henderson, one of the bigger beneficiaries of a simulation. Somehow Aaron Judge is performing better than his simulation. He is putting up literal better than video game numbers, Aaron Judge is, which is wild. The Baltimore Orioles currently in last place in real life. They are in first place in our simulation. We are setting up for a rough playoffs. If everything were to end today, we would have to face the Tigers, who we struggled with, the Yankees, who we struggled with, and the Baltimore Orioles, who are always a thorn in our side. Those three teams would make it. We would guaranteed have to face one of them.
Do you think of that as plus value?
Probably 2.
Absolutely.
God forbid. I don't think we'd actually have to face 3. But yeah, we'd only have to face 2.
Out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Probably 2 though.
That's inside.
Yeah, and the domino.
Detroit, New York say they were both to get through the wild card. If it's us and the Orioles 1-2.
Getting them to a place of fatigue.
Sasaki throwing his 28th pitch.
That
one's well outside of the zone. It's a good eye by Ramirez and a good job behind the dish for the National League. That one is sliced to left field. Should be double. Or extra bases, I should say. Yeah, they take a lot of the...
He was all over that one. Nice job at
not the greatest, like, visual presentation, if I'm being honest. Of course, I don't think there's a lot of people just watching it and commentating on it on the internet, so it's...
Next is the speedy first baseman, Luke Rayleigh.
Rayleigh steps in, way off the plate. Rayleigh hit 30 home runs. We've hit 30 home runs with him, but I think we've been pretty cold with him lately. Again, offensively, our numbers are a little bit ballooned because we were on a lower hitting difficulty. We switched the batting difficulty up to All-Star or Legend or whatever it is, and then we switched the pitching up to GOAT. And it has led to more... it has led to more competitive games, I will say. I think the biggest problem that I've run into so far this season, if we are ahead, we tend not to lose that lead, and if we're behind, we tend not to mount a comeback. Sasaki, 32 pitches, runner on second. Ooh, Rayleigh goes chasing. Looks like he plays for a team that I control.
I figured you would get Kotsay into this.
I think that was right at the top of the zone, so probably better swing than I'm giving it credit for. Ooh, that one looked like I was... That one definitely looked like I was playing.
Batting 8 from the Seattle Mariners, the catcher, Cal.
Now here's the
Raleigh.
switch hitting power threat, Cal Raleigh. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs and 1
So
in
2
scoring
away
position.
here as Raleigh bats 8th in the lineup.
That one's
That
in
one's
there.
inside, slider up in the zone.
Just
That
off
one
the
is
inside
just
edge.
inside, forcing him at 98.
Close
That
one,
one,
call the
ooh, that's a
ball.
missed call.
3-1.
So wait, hold on. Why do they have my players batting the bottom 3 in the order? What? See if Raleigh can knock in a run here.
That one is absolutely
He
belted.
smashes it out to right field.
Makes the catch.
It looks like
and
Ronald
out to the
Acuna
track.
Jr. has it. No problem. So good contact and gave it a pretty solid ride, but it'll be
Number 2.
it'll remain 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the second.
1-0.
Tucker, Acuna Jr. and Riley, Austin Riley. He would be the catcher. We're testing our baseball knowledge today.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
The designated hitter,
As a newer fan who mostly just plays the game,
Tucker.
Kyle Tucker, I believe, the winner of yesterday's home run derby. It's tough making content, you know? Moving on, right on to the next thing. Oof, Castillo.
Inside corner.
Still a little wild. So we have Rayleigh at first. You have Altuve at second, Gunnar Henderson, and then Jose Ramirez over at
And
third.
that one is inside.
Right now, behind
So
in the
Tucker
count,
takes
2
2
balls and no
pitches
strikes.
inside.
No free passes. You can't allow that.
Oh, man.
That's outside.
That one's
And
way
it's 3-0.
outside. We don't walk a ton with Castillo. Odd to see a Mariners pitcher shake off Raleigh.
And a 4-pitch.
And that one wasn't ever
And
really
that's how they
close.
get their first base
So
runner
he
of the
will
game.
His ability to draw walks.
send him to first base.
That's
And that'll put in Ronald Acuna Jr. Good to see him back on the field, both in game and in real life. He was so much fun before he had that injury. Hope that he's good now. I feel like he should have been the cover athlete last year. No disrespect to Vlad Guerrero Jr., but I feel like Topps over the last couple of years has had kind of the correct athlete on the cards, whereas MLB The Show is maybe not. Castillo winds and fires 1 and 2.
that pitch down.
See if they can roll a 2-ball here. Oh, just misses high to even the count. That slider looked like it came out of his hand funkily.
That's as close
And it's 2 and
as
2.
it gets.
Oh, man. Hey, that was a bad pitch. Oh, my goodness. First hit of the game punishes the walk.
It's 2-1. Listen to these
Just like that, gives the National League the lead 2-1.
Buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Man. Acuna Jr. he got to that. Or Acuna, I guess I don't probably have to throw that last name
Here
on there.
is
Or
Austin
the
Riley.
junior on there.
Infield shifted to the pull side.
So Austin Riley follows Acuna, and Castillo misses that fastball just outside.
Back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get
That
messages
sinker is in a
questioning if
very
he should
hittable
go back to
location.
pitching,
Here's to see
but
how
it
long
turns
these
out he
pitchers
made the
go.
right choice.
Nobody on,
I think one
nobody
time,
out.
who did we
A
had
pair
somebody
runs
kind of
across in the inning,
funky
bottom half of inning number
make
2.
the All-Star game in one of the first seasons that I posted it. I can't remember if I posted. I don't think I posted all of them, but I think I posted most of them. Maybe 4 out of 5, something like that.
Empty, that's strike 2.
God, we had a weird pitcher in the All-Star game, and he got absolutely destroyed. Was there an All-Star game in Colorado? No. Location.
Swing and a pop-up in foul
Got
ground.
the swing, and that'll be Ramirez over on the third base side. That is out number 1 on a full count.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the
If I can recognize the
pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's Ketel Marte.
Marte.
No, it was in Denver. I want to say it was the one that was in Denver.
First
Where we threw a pitcher in,
Still only
and it
one
was
out here in the inning.
bad. That would have been MLB The Show 21. Would have been the first year that I did it, so maybe that one is up. I guess I can look. As he winds and fires inside.
Inside a sharp
2-1.
slider.
We've already seen what happens if Castillo gives up a walk.
Just missed.
Just high. 96 miles an hour on a pitch that just missed the zone. That reel needs 5 more views for
Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off
1,000.
speed there.
I got
3-2 to Ketel Marte. He fouls it off right into Cal Raleigh.
1 out, base is empty.
All-Star game.
And a swing and a miss.
Swing
Beat him
and
with a
a miss.
fastball.
Okay. Oh boy.
Batting 8.
2022. I said
To
2021.
the plate.
The catcher, Will.
Oh, why was that one so
That
long?
one's
It
in
was an
there,
hour and
0-1.
49 minutes. It might have been, you know who it might have been? Thinking about it, that's a
Just off
strike.
the outside edge.
Boy,
That was
Castillo's already not pitching super well. He's got to get those calls. It might have been Yusei Kikuchi,
the 1-1 is fouled off.
who we performed very well with. Because some of those early games in the seasons, in the years,
That one
would
not
be like,
close. It's 2-2.
there was one pitcher that was like basically like 14-7, and everybody else was really, really good. But they brought in like Kikuchi for an inning, and he just got destroyed. I'm like, oh shoot.
But
It's like an 8-run inning. But Acuna, hey, he puts one into the seats. 2-1, and the numbers are flipped. 1 run on 2 hits, 2 runs on 1 hit makes that walk count. Gives us a little chip.
back to
All
start the
right,
third,
Sonny
and there's
Gray's
a
going to
new
come
arm
on
on
in
the
here.
mound.
20 games with a 10-7 record. No holds, 124 innings pitched with a 2.97 ERA as Julio steps in, the number 9 hitter in the lineup, just over 300 on the average.
Defensively. I mean, watching him track balls to the outfield, it is beautiful.
I would say in more for his
And
defensive
it's 1-0.
prowess rather than the offensive side. Julio always gets going in the second half, which is a bit of a gift and a curse. It's a gift in the fact that you know that, hey, it's going to come. He's going to figure it out. Don't love that sentence, but we're already past it. It's going to happen. You just love to see it a little bit sooner, or at least a little more consistently in the early months of the season.
Think about Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite.
Is that going to stay fair? No, just missed the game-tying home run.
When you watch him
1 and
play,
2 count.
you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Grounds one
Got
to
on
short.
top of it, it looks like. Might have the speed to beat it out. He does. Safe at
Not
first.
to start the inning.
Well, that's
Look
one
at
of those
that
where you just have to
that
tip
umpire.
your cap because he couldn't have played
Is it in
that
frame?
one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
So the lineup flips over. Now batting Jarren Duran. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Ooh, slice that one out to left. Diving attempt is missed. That'll send Julio to second. Oh, it's going to send the center fielder Harris all the way over. Julio going around third. Tying the game. Nicely done, Jarren Duran. A game-tying triple. This is what we want to see. Let's see some offense. Let's have some fun. It's a great highlight dive by the left fielder, Christian Yelich. In a good recovery. by Harris. I think if you're anyone other than the left fielder, you go like, don't worry about the
Runner
dive.
at
Like,
third,
just don't worry about it.
nobody out. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve?
He's 0 for 1.
He's 0 for 1. Ooh, that is
Foul
a
off. He
pop
was late.
and weird. Hop and a bit of funk behind the plate. That's where it got super weird in that Kansas City game I was talking about. I thought they were going to give him an out.
Ball one there.
Sweeper misses high. Makes it 1-1.
No outs, runner over at third.
Two balls, one
In the
strike.
dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Close. for a called ball.
Ooh, that's
And
got to
now
be a
3-1.
strike. I don't know why the
Aaron
zone is so
Judge
tight
in
today.
the on deck circle,
Oh
hoping
my
to get a chance to
goodness.
make a big impact here. Late swing.
Sliced
fouled
it
off.
foul. Fills up the count at 3-2. Ooh, what a beautiful sweeper out of Sonny Gray's hand. I thought that was a ball all the way, and then it just broke in and clipped that corner. That is a fantastic pitch.
Judge.
So Aaron Judge will step on in here for the New York Yankees / American League.
Things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at bat.
Swings and misses.
He wanted that one.
Strike one.
He normally does
That was a
damage on
powerful
that pitch
swing,
in that
and he
location.
just missed
a
it.
swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again though.
Chopped to the left
Oh, it's
side.
going to score the run to take the lead, but it'll be out number
Out
2. So
two,
an
and another run comes
ineffective
in.
at bat, but also not great. Hey, you know what? He's getting fist bumps.
So
What am
now
I
the
complaining
DH
about?
spot. Brent
Rooker, the DH.
He's a guy who does it all.
Rooker.
With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. There's a
Big
strike.
swing out of
Early in
him.
the count,
94
you
on a
have to be
fast
real
pair.
careful
Missed.
because of that power.
0-1.
But then, if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the
1-1.
ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Fastball
that's
is
out.
outside. Next
Slices
offering
this
popped in
one.
the
Acuna
air,
with a good
right
read on it
field.
because it's his
And
home
Acuna
field.
able to make the grab. And
That
that'll
will
do it.
do it. So
So they get a couple
the
of
American
runs
League
on
comes up
2
with
hits,
2
no errors,
and
no
retakes
one
the
left
lead.
on.
3-2.
We head now to the home half of inning
Harris,
number 3.
Yelich,
The
Freeman.
AL leads it 3-2.
Now pitching for
Bottom
they will
half of the
bring in
third, and they
Garrett
bring in a
Cole,
new
10 and
pitcher,
6.
Garrett Cole.
In 20 starts,
And
no
he's got a
holds,
big-time
135
breaking
innings,
ball
a
to contend
2.13
with.
ERA.
Hitters
Strikeout
gonna have to
rates at
pick it up early if they're gonna have any
18%.
chance.
And once they get into the bullpen, they do typically leave off that walk rate, which is kind of
Here's
weird.
the center
leading off
fielder,
for the
Michael
National
Harris
League,
II.
the center fielder, Michael.
Cole
They leave off. They must leave off. They have to leave off 2 things. Then. Is it whip?
34-year-old
No,
vet,
I think
and
that's
of
there.
course has a Cy Young to his credit. In the
See,
first
I was
pitch,
just
misses for ball
watching
one.
the first couple episodes of Big Brother, and I'm like, man, I don't know that I do very well because a lot of it's so far has been like, hey, did you notice these like
Next
very
offering, pop foul off to the right out of
very
play.
small details? I can't even remember what they remove
And
on
a
a
1-0 count.
list of
Just unable to
stats that I
screw it
see. I don't know, 3 times a
It's
game,
zone, and it's called a strike.
probably more.
Pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone.
Fouled on the
middle
knuckle
away.
curve, 1 and 2.
Knocks
Ooh,
that one
that
away,
slider
and
was
we'll do it
hittable.
again. Fights that one
Golf
away,
that
still
one, but
1-2.
foul.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create.
That one's
just
low,
a
good
little
eye,
bit of
2 and
illusion
2.
at the end.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Big swing and a miss under the fastball. Coming in at 96, and that'll be the first strikeout for Garrett Cole. I don't know that Luis Castillo struck anybody out.
I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. That one finds the
Cutter
zone.
inside
It's
for
0-1.
strike one.
And there's a ball.
Doesn't get the call on the fastball outside.
Foul ball there.
A healthy cut.
Swings and
Tough
foul.
pitch
1
at
and 2 your
98,
count here.
but a really good pass at the
Top
ball.
bar, excuse me, bottom 3, 1 out. Ooh, that's a nice knuckle
That's
curve.
2 in a row.
Between that knuckle curve that Garrett Cole just threw and the one that the Sonny Gray threw, that sweeper, those are two really nice pitches. And some stuff that we didn't really see a whole lot out of Sasaki or Castillo. They were leaving a lot of stuff just off the zone, and they were missing over the plate as well. I'm surprised that we don't actually have a greater score so far through those first couple innings.
And another ball.
That one's high, 2-0.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right
Now
there
batting,
as he got into an
shortstop,
advantage count.
Mookie.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his
Betts.
approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Betts. 0 for 1 so far.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And that misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Freeman off of first with 2 away. Popped up. Altuve. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. NL leaves 1, and it's still a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
National
Hunter
League.
Green is going to come in here, so we're going to see a lot of substitutions here as that third inning comes to a close. Hunter Green, 20 games. So ERA. Oh, it was WHIP. Okay, I was right. I think.
And the batter will be the shortstop.
I mean, WHIP is definitely out. Walk rate is definitely out.
First time.
Henderson.
And a pitch. That one
I've
inside.
played how
And
many
that's
games
ball
of this?
1.
And it's just like now it's like, oh, what's missing and what's there? What are we doing? So we go top 4 and a beautiful pitch on the outside corner at 99, even up the count at 1-1. As Henderson is in 0 for 1. 3-2 American League lead here in the top of the 4th. Big swing and a miss.
To the pitch.
Green throwing absolute heat. Wonder if we saw him earlier this season. I would assume that we did. That Cincinnati series, I think, was a little funky on our end. It was very funky in real life for the Mariners as well.
Fouls it
But
off,
Green
still
looks like he has a
1-2.
pitch mix that would really give me trouble. It's that high 90s. He's throwing well up in the zone and locating it close there, so it looks hittable.
Swing and a miss.
There's 99 off the plate. It's just not a whole lot you can
That
do.
kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if
Hope that it's off the plate. You swing and maybe get a
to get on top of.
foul ball. There's the word I'm looking for.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Doubled his first time up. And delivers outside.
That one is outside to Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a double. I believe he advanced to third and then they stranded him
Now
there.
fly ball to
He's
right
going to get
center.
another decent piece of contact, but Harris is
Makes
all
the grab.
over it.
2 down.
Couple of Braves out there in the outfield. They'll know that
Now batting the first
know
baseman.
that field
Two
well.
out, space is empty. And here is
I think a lot about
Riley.
Ken Griffey
Rounding
on
out
that
his first time up.
the Edgar double that won that series in '95 or whatever. How he talked about like, it's my home field. I know what I could do on my home field. Think about that a lot.
Late
Ooh,
swing,
really
foul to the
slices
left.
one foul. Hittable pitch, but just couldn't get there. 1-1.
That one
That one's
misses.
inside.
2-1. Late on that
Big
fastball.
swing on
It
that
might be
98
time
mile
to
an hour
choke up a
fastball.
little bit, get that front foot down
Not the
early, maybe
most
even
hittable
just
pitch,
spread
but
out. He's
probably
really
caught a little
late
bit
right
more of
now.
the plate that he wanted it to.
On the ground.
And then goes the opposite
Marte.
side. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, it was a splitter at 88.
That ends the
There, I mean,
frame.
that's exactly the
Nothing
example,
doing
right?
for the offense
You would look
that
at Hunter
time.
Green and you go,
We're
oh,
midway
98 on a
in the fourth.
fastball. It's
a
high,
lead
it
for the
looks
American
hittable.
League.
And he
3-2.
throws that inside and then goes outside splitter 10 miles an hour of a difference. That's about what it would look like for me.
Now pitching. for
I
the
probably would have missed
And
both
they turn
pitches,
to a
but
new arm as we
Number
kick off the bottom of the
so
fourth.
games
Taj
record
Bradley.
holds. Innings
Still
pitched
a lot
ERA
of game
strikeouts,
left,
so
and
walk
this game
rate
could go either way.
hold
So
substitutes
this is a
probably
big
for whip.
opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Leading off.
And there might maybe there's just one last piece of information.
He walked and came around to score his first time up.
I don't know why I'm so locked in. I'm so focused on it. My brain is like going, you have to find the difference. Oof.
Swing and a
Kyle
fly
Tucker
ball,
greets
well
the new
struck
arm with a
left field.
blast. But it is not deep
Corrals
enough.
it.
Durant
One up,
comes
one
down
down.
with the catch. And one away.
He was
One
all
pitch, one
over
out.
that first
The
pitch
right fielder,
fastball.
number
Just
13,
barely missed
Bravo.
it. Man, this
I
guy
do like that
was
they're wearing their
Junior.
And now
normal
it's Ronald
uniforms. It
Acuna
looks a lot
Jr.
nicer.
He's already homered here in this one.
I hope that the Mariners will wear their seafoam green, but because they are the away side of things, they might
So,
not.
here's an interesting fact
Northwest
about
green,
Acuna.
whatever they call it.
He has the most home runs at Truist Park.
I'd like to see a little more color.
For the top spot in 2023, and I think he
And
might
I
hold
like
that
those
record for a while.
pops. The orange for Baltimore, the yellow for
That
Pittsburgh,
misses.
the
And
Northwest
now
green
even
for
1-1.
Seattle, even the red for Atlanta.
And that's
One is
down and away.
outside. And the new Boston City Connect
Bases
rules.
empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Just
This
missed.
is again
First pitch
3-1
strike from
Taj
the
Bradley.
pitcher, but then no
One
panic
pitch,
at all
one
by
out,
the
and he's
hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the
letting
3-1 count.
Acuna just kind of stick around in this at bat.
Out to short. The sliding play at short. Over to first. Got him. Nice play.
Gets him by about a step. That felt like an unnecessary slide, and not a great swing out of Acuna. Drove that one into the ground. He was in a
Strong throw for the out.
It was in a
Great
3-1
play.
count. Now, obviously, very easy when my hands are not on the controller to go, why'd you swing at that? Meanwhile, it's me swinging at everything going, why'd
Here
you swing
comes
at that?
Austin
But like
Riley.
in an angry
He
way.
popped out his first time. Pitch is in there.
That's a nice four-seam at 98 inside to Austin Riley. So you have Riley at catcher, you have Acuna, and you have Harris. And then
Outs.
the first base is Dodger. You'd have
And there's a
third base
foul
or
ball.
right field Dodger.
Fights
Oof.
that one away, and the count
That one
remains
felt good,
0-2.
but missed. Was Ellie not in this?
Two down,
All-Star
nobody
game?
on. Cut on and miss. Struck.
He might have my
And
favorite
it's a 3-up, 3
swing
down
in
inning.
the
And the NL is
in
in
Diamond
on the
Dynasty.
order.
I love
They
his
trail it
cards.
3-2.
So I believe that was Taj Bradley. He comes in, throws a pretty nice inning, and the All-Stars, well, the National League All-Stars trail.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start
3-2.
the fifth. Aaron
Now
Savali.
pitching for the
Just trying to
National
keep
League.
this one close here, and this
Number
is where a
32.
bullpen can give
Here's
their players a
Savali.
chance to fight back into the game.
Volley.
And here's the catcher,
Leading off
Cal
for the
Raleigh.
American League, the catcher.
Line out. 0 for 1 with a line out for Raleigh. He felt like he got a pretty good chunk of it, but just couldn't steer it away from the defender. Boy, I've been there.
Zone and a
Nice
called
cutter in at
strike.
88.
Movement in the bullpen, Robert Suarez. Looks to be
Suarez
getting
and
ready for manager
Iglesias.
Dave Roberts. Iglesias warming up as well. Off the
That
mark
one is
there.
high.
And it's a ball
1
strike.
and 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Just outside
That one
on the
outside.
cutter.
2-1. Just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
All right.
Maybe a little loss of
Nicely
focus on
done
the
by
mound right there.
Cal Raleigh
Now
to
getting
work
in
a
first
walk.
base with a quick free pass.
That'll bring Julio,
And now the center
who
fielder,
singled.
Julio Rodriguez reached on an infield single his first time. The kick in the pin.
And Julio's, or Cal Raleigh, excuse me, is going to go for the steal.
Acuna after it.
So a hit and run opportunity there.
And there's one down.
But unfortunately, Julio lines out to right field.
Here's the left fielder,
Now batting,
Jaron
the
Duran.
left fielder,
Third baseman
Jaron
playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. On the ground, a second, might be two.
Oh, they're going to roll in. Oh, no, he missed the throw.
But a great
National League
backup
All-Stars with an
there.
error there and then had that kind of funky play out in left.
Well, this offense just
Or
got
his decision
yeah.
E4. So you don't want to, things you don't want to see.
But it all starts
Walks,
with
errors.
the second, and right there, everything broke down on the throw. We'll see if they can capitalize on this.
Next to hit, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 in this one. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Harris drops into the glove, and there are 2 outs.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So
Aaron
Altuve
Judge at the
flies
plate.
out, and it'll be Aaron Judge. Solo home run in the first.
Anything over their heads.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
2 on here for the American League in the top of the 5th.
Hits the plate,
That cutter has
and
looked
strike
really
one.
nice.
There it
It's
was. Here
they've
it is. Hit
kind
it.
of been looking like it's hey a little
Gets ahead in the count.
on the outside, maybe a 50-50, and then it just bites in. Good pitching here. That was not great. 78-mile-an-hour curveball. Probably would have got me to swing because I'm bad at the game. Aaron v. Aaron. A.A. Ron.
The next offering misses, and a count 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Oh my goodness, Aaron Judge. That ball had a family.
Here, home run.
That is absolutely annihilated.
Another
His second home run of the
He's
game.
done it again.
Well,
His
here's your
second
early
home of the
favorite for
game, and they boost
MVP
their lead. It's
of the
6-2.
All-Star game.
Now he's just showing off out
Yeah.
there. And who can blame him with
Yeah.
a swing like that? Give that man a bat.
As he
and watch it go
absolutely.
a long
Oh
way.
my gosh, a Boston Red Sox cheering on a New York Yankee.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this
Jeez
at bat. Was very
Louise.
patient.
And that is why you want to see Aaron Judge in the home run derby. Wasn't a great showing in yesterday's video, unfortunately. But if you could have done that a little more frequently, that was what, I believe it was Kyle Tucker, that was what he did so well. He just kept pelting it near in the same like little section over and over and over, and everybody else kept challenging the foul poles and kept challenging the deeper parts of the park,
Even
especially
superstars have their slots from
Raleigh.
time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too
So
good to
6-2
struggle much
here in the
longer,
bottom of the
though.
first
I'd
after the
expect him to
3-run
turn it
blast.
around soon.
And that one
That one just
cutting, but
misses
missing
low.
down low.
That one catches the
zone,
bottom of the zone.
and it's 2-1.
That's a little bit wider
Two
than we've
gone,
seen.
bases empty, but
Seen
three
some funky
runs
calls from the
across.
umpires
They're
today.
at the top
That
of the
one
fifth.
is
Next
not
offering
great,
is
but
in for a strike.
it's not great, but also kind of so bad it's good. The sweeper way up there. I don't think Rooker's looking for it.
And a swing and a miss.
And then went with a
And
sinker
that's that.
inside. My goodness.
But
But Aaron
swing of
Judge doubles the
inning
lead,
comes
so
right
he
here, a
has
3-run homer. It's now
4?
6-2.
4 ribbies in the All-Stars of the American League. I keep just reading it. The AL leads 6-2.
Back now
As
to
Michael
start the
Wacha
bottom of the
comes in
fifth,
here.
Taking over on the mound, Michael Wacha.
Okay, hold on. Let
And
me
he's
pull
got
up.
a nice lead to
Let me
work
pull up
with,
footage.
so
This
he
is
should come in
easily the
drawing
most
strikes.
exciting thing I could
Attacking
possibly
these
do right
hitters.
now. I gotta mute my own computer.
Michael Walker.
I'm gonna get a copyright claim from
Delmar
myself.
Jacob to the plate. He was a
Here's
strikeout
your
victim
own
his first
footage.
time.
Okay. So when they bring in,
And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of
so when
deficit,
they bring in a
they're
starter,
right at the
there
top
were
of the
8.
list.
Hold on.
And that's in the dirt. Activity in the bullpen.
ERA
Josh
whip,
Hader
strikeouts.
Getting loose out there
Oh,
for Aaron Boone.
strikeouts and
Hoffman
strikeout rate.
Getting loose as well.
So whip goes, walk rate goes, and then strikeouts go. Where's the? We'll see when the next pitcher comes in. I have it freeze framed. This is the answer everyone needs. Big swing and a miss on a circle change. Ketel Marte goes down.
He's locked in at the plate when he's
Now
using the whole
batting,
field.
the
He's out
catcher,
in front there. Just
Will.
needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball
There's
the
a nice
inside
pitch, a
corner
93 mile an
for a
hour
strike.
four-seam fastball in on Will Smith for strike number 1.
Swing and a miss.
There's another
he
swing.
was
That's
out
a
front
nice
that
pitch by
time.
Michael Wacha. Go inside, go outside. Get that swing and miss.
And that's downstairs. And the count
1 ball, 2
1-2.
strikes. The
0-2
count.
fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
Ouch.
Now one missed.
Michael Harris coming up next. Tonight, strikeout. Ooh, that's a
This one
pitch
in
that he
the
wants
near
back.
center
Both
field.
of them want back. Pitcher did not want to
there's
leave that
two
in that
out.
location. Hitter absolutely missed it.
Now
And we've seen that
batting,
throughout the
the
game
center
today. We've
fielder,
seen some opportunities where hitters should have a better
And now,
should have better
Michael
contact on it,
Harris,
and they're just not
the
able to get there.
Struck out swinging his first time.
And it'll be a fly out into Julio Rodriguez.
And that's downstairs and
Circle
outside.
changes outside.
1-0.
Ball 1.
Inside.
Ball
And now 2-0. And another
Circle
ball.
change low.
Christian
There's
Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
On deck for the National League.
He gets ready to step in for his third
Two down,
turn
nobody on.
at the
Last
plate.
half of inning number 5. Next
Ooh,
pitch
wow.
in for a
Okay.
strike.
Forcing- well, I guess-
3-1.
Okay. That's a hands-off controller moment. He was just going to let that go.
Right
And he
side.
just missed that
Judge.
one. Darn. That one will pop out to
And puts the squeeze on that
Aaron
one.
Judge, and that
And
will
that's
end
the
the 5th
third
inning.
out.
Aaron Judge.
So
I believe it's
short work of him there.
that his
We're through
first
5.
putout?
The American Leaguers
Man,
on
the
top.
error
6-2.
cost the National League. Walks have hurt the pitchers. The funky All-Star game in the AL leads 6-2 as Herman Marquez comes in, a Colorado Rocky. Games records. Okay, so holds,
Mark
innings,
Harris,
ERA.
Shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
leading off
Great
for the
speed.
American
I don't know
League.
why.
Great
I don't know. I'm so
power.
locked in on
A
this.
great athlete.
Let's just
quite
move past
simply.
it. Brain, brain. You need to work with me.
And immediately
That's
pumps
all I
in a
ask.
strike to the left-handed hitter.
Just don't worry about it.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And
That
a
one
rare
sliced out
talent,
to
so much
center.
fun to
Michael
watch.
Harris decides
Lunges
not to go for the
forehand,
dive.
but it
Probably a
chops
wise
right
move.
ahead.
Now
Don't want to
batting,
miss it. Let it get to the
third
wall.
baseman,
Don't want to get an
Really going into
injury.
the gap or
It's
blasting
an
all-star
it
game. We're having
well.
fun.
There aren't a whole lot of hits that are
Marquez,
more
2 pitches,
satisfying than a
1
nice
hit.
line drive into center
As Jose
field.
Ramirez
So
steps
that
in.
definitely felt good.
At the plate.
That one
Jose
is sliced, and
Ramirez.
it'll be a 2-1. And fires over to first for 2. That is a double play. And that will really help the National League stick around in this game, down by 4.
Rayleigh.
So 2 down now. And
So now we get to the Mariners section of the lineup, the 7, 8, 9 hitters. Luke Rayleigh 0 for 2.
And that drops in
Knuckle
for a
curve at
strike.
85. Whew.
And a foul ball.
Slice that one foul.
2 outs. That
one
is
sails on
95,
him.
missed up top.
1 and 2.
count
The
is
95 mile an hour
1-2.
fastball well out of the zone.
Swung on,
Hit
belted.
by Rayleigh. It's going to the gap. Does Harris have it? No. This one will go 2, and that
Safely to
2 ball
second.
saves
He's
a
got
run.
double.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Great hands on
Yeah,
that
maybe it
swing.
doesn't save a run.
Take
I don't know
the
exactly
inside
what,
pitch and
what the-
drive it into the gap for the double.
What the
Easy to spin off
strength
the pitch
is out
like
in the
that, Boog,
outfield.
and You can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh.
So Raleigh with 2 away, a runner in scoring position.
First
Takes the
pitch,
first
and that's
pitch
in
right
for a
down the
strike.
chute, 97 on a fastball. Fouls it off. 85 miles an hour on a knuckle curve.
That one ran
One is
inside, almost got
inside.
him.
Knuckle curve at 85.
Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Slices that one
Stays
foul.
alive.
Gets a hold, or gets a piece of the sinker, I should say. That
And
one
now the
well
job
outside.
is-
Good eye. 2 and 2 the count here. That
Ground
one is
ball,
hit
Freddie
right to
Freeman.
Freddie Freeman, who
He
steps
takes
on the
himself
bag, and
to
that
the
will be out
bag,
number
and that'll
3
do it. No
to end the
runs,
top
2
of
hits,
the
no
6th. We'll move ahead to the
errors, and a runner
bottom.
left. Top of the
Yelich,
order, 2
Freeman,
up in the whole
Betts
half of the
coming
6th.
to the plate.
AL out front here, 6-2.
Is Amazon going to send my order? Are they going to figure this out?
Now pitching for
Back
the
now for the
American
bottom of
League.
the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the
Number
mound,
67.
Seth Lugo. The
Seth
offense will need to be
Lugo.
ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Yelly stepping into
Leading
the
up
box
for the
now.
National League, the left fielder,
Lugo, the
Christian.
tall righty, 35
No.
years
Okay,
old,
cool.
and he took home a gold glove in 2024.
I'll believe it when I see it, Amazon, that it is arriving Wednesday. I'd love it if it arrived Wednesday, because I have a fun thing that we could do for Thursday. But
Foul off to the right out of play.
that's all I could do if it's just sitting there.
Got to think to yourself, want to stay up
All
the
right,
middle.
Yelich
That way, if you're a little bit
fouls
early,
first pitch
get it
off
out
as
of the
Seth
ballpark.
Lugo.
If you're a little late,
Now into the
opposite
Kansas
field
City Royals.
Hit on the
That
ground to the
one's
right side.
hit right to Rayleigh. He'll run over to first base,
And
step on the
that's
bag,
one
and that is
as they
out.
get the leadoff
Number
hitter in
1.
the 6th.
I'd imagine we'll
The
start to
first
see a lot of
baseman, number
substitutions,
5,
pitch
Freddie
hits, give everybody a chance to bat,
Here is Freddie Freeman.
get an opportunity. Some of these guys, maybe this is their only All-Star game. I'm totally fine with it. I think it's great. This game means nothing.
And
There's
the
a
first pitch fastball is
nice strike.
in
And the
for a
whole
strike.
One's the count.
Bases
Brewers
empty, one
pitcher
away
thing's
here in
been
the bottom of the 6th.
funky and weird. Like, people were upset about it, and the report said that, like, 13 people declined or something like that before they picked him.
0-2 hole now. He's going to
It's
have
been
to
a
shorten up,
weird-
tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Weird situation all the way around. Oh, Freeman. He really went for that pitch low and inside. Swings at that. Oof.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Lugo definitely does not have the gas that some of the previous pitchers have had. I think that's throwing Freeman off here just a little bit.
And
One
ball
ball.
1.
2 strikes.
And I think he just got straight fooled by the curveball. Been there, you know? Been there.
That
That
one
one
off the
off.
mark. The count now 2-2.
2 and 2.
Great
So a
job
couple of
laying off those pitches
couple of
down in the
funky
zone to
pitches.
even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Freeman evens the count at 2 and 2.
And it's fouled
Ooh,
off. They'll
pulled
do it
that one
again.
foul. Pull that
Spoils
one
that
foul
one, and it
again,
remains
just
2-2.
staying alive. 8 pitches this at bat.
Pitch of
Perfect
the
time for that.
at-bat due next.
Because I was wondering what it was looking like. So 2 pitches for that first out, and it's been a A grindy AB, and he's
field.
finally going to win.
Rodriguez
Puts that
settles
fastball
under
high and right in the middle, but
Hauls
Freeman
it
can't
in
quite
to
catch
away.
up to it. Pops out to Rodriguez, and that will be out number 2 for the
Now
bottom of
batting,
the 6th.
Shortstop, Mookie.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mookie Betts now.
Mookie 0 for 2 today.
The shortstop takes the ball.
That curveball has not been Lugo's friend today. It has been way off the plate. A consistent level of off the plate. It fooled Freeman once, and he keeps kind of going back to it, but
What's a good pitch there? Really had some run and finish.
Freeman got wise to it, and
Just on
Mookie
the edge.
didn't fall for it.
And that's one of those. If you
1
swing
and
at it,
1.
he had a broken back.
Big swing and a
Back to
miss
the
on the
dugout.
93-mile-an-hour fastball. Low in the zone.
2 strikes.
2 strikes on Mookie Betts.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still,
Foul
1
ball.
and
That
2
one is
count.
right in the center. I think that speed is really throwing him off. I know it would throw me off. Maybe I'm projecting a little bit, because I know that when you see Hunter Green, right? He's throwing 98, 99-mile-an-hour fastballs. Then you bring in Seth Lugo throwing like 91. It is really difficult to just calibrate that correctly.
Kyle Tucker on deck for the National League. Battling here as he fouls it
Mookie
away.
doing a good job staying alive. Full count. That was going to be a strike, so a good swing. 18 pitches for Lugo. Again, first one was like 2. And he's had back-to-back 8+ pitch at bats, and he lost them.
Down low. That's a
It's
great
ball
at bat.
4.
He
So
saw
2
lot
away,
of
we see a
pitches and
walk.
earned walk.
Well, they opted to
Now
go with
batting,
the off-speed
the
stuff
designated
on
hitter.
that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch. But now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Tucker up for the 3rd time here. Watches that
Ball
one
1,
miss.
no strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1 and 1.
Threw that fastball right
1
by him,
and
slightly
1.
elevated. That's a confidence
To Kyle
boost for this
Tucker.
guy out there on the mound.
Playing well
See
for the
if he
Cubs.
continues to climb the ladder.
Ooh. Looking back at this game, is going to be a lot of missed opportunities. There's been a lot of pitches over the heart of the plate. And
Fights
there's
it off,
another
you'll
one, that
see another.
curveball. It's bit him pretty far out of the zone for the most part in this, but that one was center cut. And what a way for them to make that.
That pitch
Or, to
just
punish that
misses
walk,
the
excuse
inside
me.
corner, and the count's even at 2. Betts, the runner at first with 2 gone.
It's a brutal ball call. Good job on the sweeper.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Good eye right there.
Sinker way
3-2,
outside.
2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused
What
on the
is
pitch.
this? Why
Ronald
do I have?
Acuna Jr.
I have so
will
much
be
garbage.
next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Up
Nice
the middle.
job. Doesn't quite get it through.
Tosses
It was
to
a little
first.
bit.
Third
Felt like it was going to be a little bit high,
So
but
it's
Rayleigh
no runs
gets it,
on
and
no
Lugo gets
hits,
out of the
no
inning.
errors, and 1 left on. We're
A
through
lot of
6
pitches for
full.
just
It's
the
a lead for
3 or for
American
3
League.
outs and a walk.
6-2.
Stays 6-2. Only 2 hits for the National League All-Stars. 1 error.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
National
We'll
We're
see
in the
Ryan
7th.
Walker.
We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
74.
Ryan Walker.
Ryan.
4 holds on the season with a 2-2 record. 42.2 innings pitched in 39 games. A 1.90 ERA.
Yeah, the batter now,
Leading off
Julio
for the American League,
Rodriguez.
the center fielder.
I think when you
Julio
contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is
Rodriguez.
defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And there's the strike.
Sinker in. Strike number 1. It's a nice sinker, and Ryan Walker with a tricky windup. This must be very easy to see. I can't imagine he gets used a lot in Diamond Dynasty because there's nothing blocking the opposing player from using this angle. So then you would be able to see the grip theoretically. I plugged my controller in thinking that, oh my god, what a nice slider. So Julio goes down looking. Man. Is that a 3-pitch at bat? And here comes Byron Buxton. I plugged my controller in, was like worried that was going to turn off. I forgot about my PS5 power settings. That one sliced. Ooh, that one dropped. I thought Acuna had a better read on that than he did. Or maybe kind of did what Harris did in center field and just let that one drop. It's an all-star game. We're not trying to get hurt.
Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So instead of Altuve, we'll see Colt Keith. Colt Keith, who I believe got the better of us in one of the Detroit games.
And it's fouled away. Ground ball could be 2.
Colt Keith comes in and immediately hits into a double play to send it to the middle of the 7th.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The AL leads it 6-2.
Turns 2, and that will do it. 6-2.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back in a new
American
pitcher
League.
here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
48.
Emmanuel Clase.
Emmanuel
Power slider guy,
Clase.
Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
So they're making the move for a bat off the
Number
bench.
20.
Marcell
Marcell.
Ozuna.
Ozuna.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Right through there.
Ozuna looks at that cutter coming in. 1-1.
The batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Oh my goodness, absolutely crushed into the ground.
Swing and a miss at
Big swing and a
100.
miss. Emmanuel Clase bringing that triple-digit heat
Commonly in the sport these days,
Now
but
to
help
man,
preserve this lead.
triple-digit
And we'll
fastball
see a
blown
pinch
right
hitter,
by someone is
Connor
still pretty awesome to
Norby.
witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
And
Norby
first
swings on the
offering
first
is
thing that he
fouled off.
sees, inside fastball, fouls it away. Oh, strike 1. Fouls that one off. 0-2. Norby came to swing. He came to get a hit in an all-star game. Can he do it against Clase? Ooh, he cannot. Slider high and away. Just kept going.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Clase, that one sailed on him a little bit outside. 101 on the gun with the cutter.
Digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That clips the corner.
Cutter right back to it. That time looked good on that outside corner. Marte takes. It's 1-1. That one high. So triple cutter on that outside corner.
Here's
High
the
outside
bottom of the
corner, that
seventh.
is. Marte leads 2-1. Swings on the 98 miles an hour, low in the zone. Took a little bit off of it. Evens account at 2-2.
2-2.
That one sliced into left. That Buxton on the chase. He's going to pick it up barehanded, wheel it into second. And it's going to be a double as it's held by the cutoff man.
This is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
All right, National League, come on, make this interesting. It's been the Aaron Judge show. It's been the Aaron Judge show and like pretty solid pitching throughout this.
The batter now will be Will Smith. That's a strike.
Cutter.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Oh, pitch misses. He's going to third. The throw is down. It's an out. Oh, aggressive on the base paths.
Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away.
We will head to the top of the 8th. We'll see if they let Aaron Judge go again. He has 2 home runs in the game already. Do they let him try a third, or do we see a pinch hitter? We will see Justin Martinez come in for the Arizona Diamondbacks. 38 games with 39 innings pitched. 2.04 on the ERA. 29.4% strikeout rate and fairly even averages. And it will not be Aaron Judge. It will be Jorge Soler.
Right through there.
Soler takes a fastball, 101 high and outside.
Outside low.
Splitter,
And
low.
the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's even up.
Sinker low and inside.
Full count.
That one's outside.
That one misses.
That one's inside. Okay, so he loses Soler. Soler comes in off the bench and works a walk to first.
And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Oh my goodness. Kyle Higashioka comes in, 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run. And he makes it 8-2, excuse me.
That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a
Nicely
lot of
done
fun
by
at the plate
Kyle
with this one. They got the
Higashioka.
long ball
The
working
AL
for
is
them.
running away with this one in the top of the 8th inning.
I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over. And he was on that one. That's a big boost to the dugout.
Aaron Boone making a move for a new bat.
Ha-Sung Kim coming in for the Rays. As we see more pinch hitting.
And the first offering is not close. And another ball.
Sinker outside.
Swing and a ground ball.
Ha-Sung
base
Kim
hit
puts a
right
little
field.
spin on that one.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Jose.
Now a move being made for a
Pinch hitting
pinch
for the
hitter,
American League.
Vladimir
Number
Guerrero
27,
Jr. A
Vladimir
runner at first for him, nobody out.
Jr.
Vlad Guerrero Jr. looks at ball one. That one is outside. Sinker at 97.
Trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Breaking ball
One's
through there for a
inside.
strike.
Splitter at 90.
Clips the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes
Sinker
the
in.
count. Just misses with that
Sinker
one.
low. Just low.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ooh, that one is a perfect
Swing
swing.
and a
We'll see if they go first to third. No,
Throw
Hassan
back
Kim
in
holds up
quickly.
at second.
First and second
A
now with
single.
nobody out.
2 on, nobody out. It's
Now batting,
8-2.
Manager
I'm
out of the
feeling a
dugout
little
now,
silly
and it looks like
about
there's a
my
change on the mound.
pick.
Justin Martinez.
I thought
is
maybe the
done,
star
and
power.
the
Granted,
lineup
they're not the
goes
same
on to
game.
Vienna.
I get
He's
that.
responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
I thought maybe the star power of the NL would be able to keep pace, but you forget about. I don't know how somehow you forget about 6'7" giant Aaron Judge nuking a couple of bombs into the.
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Luke Raley will hit next. 1 for 3. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Ozuna ranging back. Hits the fence. 1 run across. Vladdy coming around third. He'll score 2
So it's
runs
another
in.
triple. A
In
Luke
there
Raley
safely.
triple puts it to 10-2.
Right there. He was ready to swing it on the first
Take
pitch.
your eyes off the screen and let the Seattle Mariner boys do work.
Right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have
Man.
the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent
Yeah,
swing to the
that's what I thought would actually happen during the home run derby. It hit really high off that stupid brick wall.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. That's in for a strike.
Cutter in.
Raley, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. Late on
Big
that
swing and a miss on 103 miles an hour. Oh, my
getting ready to
goodness.
go. Foul ball.
Fouled
It
off.
stays 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
That misses the zone. And
Ball
it's
is
1-2.
high, 101.
Situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Drilled in the air, high
This
and
should
deep
be
right
a
field.
sacrifice
Harris
fly.
ranges back, pulls it
It'll be
in on the warning
11-2.
track.
So
Runner
Raleigh
takes
knocks
for
in
home.
Raley.
It's a sac fly as he
Usually
comes
it's the
across
opposite because I
score,
have
and
Raleigh
it's
before
11-2.
Raley.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning.
That'll
These
make it
hitters are
11-2.
on. We're seeing some really
Surprised,
quality
very
bats out of
surprised at
this
how
team right now.
lopsided this game has turned.
Rodriguez
Ooh,
in the box with
God,
one
a little
away as
squeeze
he
there on
takes
the
1-0.
inside. It's not what you're looking for. 1-0. Rodriguez takes 100.
Fastball's in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
One down, base is empty.
Four-seam fastball, low in 102.
Tap foul at the
Fouled
plate.
off. Sinker. Oof. And Julio is going to put another one on the board as he does a little this to keep it fair. 12-2.
So he goes the opposite way with that one.
First home run. Good to see the Mariners get some things going. I know Raleigh was just a sacrifice fly, but bases clearing triple, a solo home run for Julio.
Off of each other at the dish. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an
coming in with a 260 average.
And he did it right there.
So there was actually people left on the bench. I'm a little surprised that we didn't see more substitutions, more pinch hitters.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I even pointed out Rayleigh in the background and was like, hey, I don't know why you're warming up. We're going to see more switches. 12-2.
That one fouled off.
That one sliced foul.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate.
Foul territory, excuse me, and it is an out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Colt.
Cutter at 93.
Pinch hitter coming on.
Hey, another Seattle Mariners, Jorge Polanco, 24 home runs, 62 ribbies with a 302 average, a 936 OPS.
That's too low. And
Low at 101, ball 1.
And that one is
Sinker
in
is in.
And that's through there for a strike.
Sinker is in as well. Those would both give me a lot of trouble. Those are pitches that you're expecting to drop that they just stayed up in that zone, and then he goes with a circle change low. Boy, that might be like the most representative Seattle Mariners at bat. Sinker up, circle change low. The speed change in the location swung over. Oh.
Now pitching for
back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the catcher to hit, Will Smith.
Lead, the catcher, Will Smith.
Swing and a
Big
miss.
swing and a miss.
And that is strike 1. That one down
Fouled
the
up the third
line,
base line.
and that's just foul. Next pitch misses inside.
Four seam inside,
1-2
misses,
count.
ball 1. Swing on the outside, slider gets him. Will Smith goes down, strikeout. I have not seen a ton of strikeouts in this game as Mason Miller comes in.
Start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Four seam at 101 miles an hour. 0-1.
Strike 2.
Big swing and a miss. 102.
Bases empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that Mason Miller went to the Royals.
Fastballs, all strikes.
I think that was like one where the game like stopped. My simulation, it was like, hey, check this out. This is wild.
With your eyes, got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Oh, God, that does not bode well for me because I think they're in. I believe the Mason Miller trade happened just after we faced them. And they're in the hunt for the playoffs. So if Mason Miller were to switch to a playoff team, that could give us another hurdle. Kansas City, I kind of jinxed myself playing Kansas City because I was like, shoot.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of
Like,
those
they're
first
kind of a
two pitches
nobody
or
team. They
agree
don't
with
really
the
give me a lot of
umpire's
trouble,
calls, but
and then really
he's
struggled
gonna have to
against
bear down and be
them
ready
for the
to
rest of
get
that series. I think we
close to the
split a
zone.
4-game set, and I said that in the 7th inning of game 1, so it was just 3 games of misery. including like 13 singles in a row or something absurd. We could not get the ball to go. So we'll change high and outside.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Nothing doing there for the National League.
That does not bode well for me. Mason Miller coming in. At least if he's on, look, at least if he's on the Athletics.
Now pitching for the
We're back.
National
It's the
League.
top of the 9th. And
It's
there's
the
a pitcher
Athletics.
on
We
the
don't have to
mound.
worry about the Athletics. We have to worry about the Royals.
Eagle
That's a
Iglesias.
genuine concern.
Looks like
Hitting
it'll
for
be
the
a pinch
American
hitter,
League.
Cody
Number
Bellinger.
35, Cody Bellinger.
And first
Cody
offering is
Bellinger comes
fouled
in
off.
and blasts one foul. Top 9 is we're about to ready to end this one.
Check swing, called strike. There's a line drive to
Bellinger
left
puts
field.
one out to left field,
No
and that
trouble
is
here.
a catch.
Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
I forget who they subbed out there.
Now back,
Horowitz,
the
Spencer
designated
Horowitz.
hitter, Kyle.
American League making a
Pinch
move
hitting
for a
for the
pinch hitter.
American League.
Royce
Number
Lewis.
20.
There's still players coming off the bench, okay? The All-Star rosters are ginormous. Absolutely ginormous.
Check
Ooh,
swing.
check
Did he go?
swing for
Yes, he
Royce
did.
Lewis. I know every team gets at least one All-Star, which is good.
Missed with a changeup.
Circle
And
change at
1-1.
89.
Action in the pen down there.
Bednar and
David
Glass now warming up in the
preparing to come
bullpen.
on if needed.
No real reason for them to worry about that. They are not going to come back from down 10. Jinx. We did it yesterday in the home run derby about 6 times. Swing and a foul ball. 1-2. 1 away. That one
Fights
is
that one
fouled
away.
off
Still
as well.
1-2. And there's a ball.
Good take on the 96-mile-an-hour fastball high and away.
That one to first.
Ooh, just up the first base
And
line, but
foul
it goes
ball.
just foul. Good swing on that.
One down, base is empty. And it
Fouled
remains
off.
2-2.
That
And
one
they'll
is
do it
fouled
again.
as well.
Fouls it back with
Just
two
keeping the
strikes.
at-bat alive.
And down on
Ooh, and gets
strikes
called
he
up on a
goes.
strike that
Didn't
hasn't
make
really
it
been
easy
much of a
for him on
strike
the
all
mound,
day.
but they still get
Again,
the
it's an
strikeout.
all-star game. I think you kind of let that one go. Maybe call some of the other ones. It's a very weird strike zone. It's a weird strike zone in a weird game.
After he fought so hard at the plate.
2 down, base is empty. And
So
now
Ah-Sung Kim, he's
Ah-Sung
1
Kim.
for 1.
The shortstop takes
Low
the
on the
ball.
fastball at 96.
Two outs. Swinging a
Foul
foul
ball.
straight back. In there, the
Circle
knees for a
change,
strike.
nice. I mean, there's a couple of good pitches there by Raisel Iglesias, getting those circle changes right at the bottom of the zone. I mean, as the game would say,
Bounce
finds
it
a
off,
spot that the
still
umpire is going to
1-2.
give him. Steals some extra strikes.
Swings through that one.
Big
It's
swing and a miss.
strikeout.
98 on a fastball.
Nothing doing there for the American League, but they're still way
And
out
the
in front.
National League only has
12-2.
3 hits.
Now
So we will head to the bottom of the ninth. Josh Hader comes in, 3-time reliever of the year, 18, 19, and 2021.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage.
Righty's not batting very well against him at all. Lefty's having a little bit better luck, 20 or at 261.
And attack the strike zone.
So now a pinch hitter, Juan Yepes.
Now plenty of work to do on offense, so they're just looking for any kind of spark here.
That one finds the zone.
Nice fire in there.
Part of
Hater.
what makes Hater's fastball so unique is that he gets carry on the fastball up in the zone, and yet he grips it like a sinker. So technically, his fastball is labeled as a sinker. And Hater's been one of the best strikeout pitchers in all of baseball.
Big swing and a miss. Circle change.
Now,
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Nico Horner looking to start something with one gone. Fastball for a strike.
Fastball in.
And that clips the
Slider
inside corner.
in, clips
This
the corner.
guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Struck him out swinging. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back
Elias
with another good
Diaz,
pitch to get
293 average. He's coming in off the bench with 1 out to go here. This game's been over for a bit. Lopsided victory for the American League.
Swinging a foul straight back.
That one is swung and fouled. Hopefully the regular All-Star game or the real-life All-Star game is a little closer than this. And granted, it was pretty close for a little bit, but the Aaron Judge 3-run home run broke it open, and the National League just couldn't figure it out. It's kind of weirdly fitting that a Diamondbacks reliever let it go a little bit more than it already was. They were already up 4, and they gave up a few more runs. The Diamondbacks bullpen has been weird this season, and granted that is kind of just like the Talkin' Baseball generic answers. When I hear about them losing, it's like, well, it was a weird bullpen game for the Diamondbacks, and that's not what you want to hear because it's not usually a good answer. Rodriguez puts away the final out, and that will do it for the All-Star game. The American League wins by 10, 12-2.
Game to see the talent that's just oozing from dugout to dugout. But for the players, it adds to the experience and the memory of being here. Nice
13 hits, 12 runs, 3 hits to 2 runs. Castillo gets the win. Sonny Gray gets the loss. Good to see the Mariners contributing, especially because we've had some instances where the pitcher has been kind of, it's been a tight game and then it gets blown open the other way and it's a Mariner pitcher on the mound. You're like, ah, shoot. It's not what you want to see. But Aaron Judge went oppo and then he went to left field. Knocked in 4. I would assume he'd be your player of the game or All-Star MVP, game MVP. And I thought we were going to have a back-and-forth battle there in the opening couple of innings because it was a couple of home runs swinging the things back and forth, but then I actually got a little confused on the Higashioka home run. So Aaron Judge, unsurprisingly, your player of the game, 2 for 3, 2 home runs. He knocked in 5, scored twice. Luke Raley, 2 for 4. He had a triple, a double. He knocked in 2, scored once. Kyle Higashioka, 1 for 1. 1 swing, 1 home run, knocked in 2. Julio had the solo shot. He scored twice on a 2 for 4 day. Castillo pitched 2 innings, 1 hit, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk, 2 earned. Sonny Gray gets the loss. He pitched 1 inning, 2 hits, 1 strikeout, no walks, 2 earned on his line. And there's not a lot to talk about for the National League. Acuna was 1 for 2 with a 2-run home run that put them up in the bottom of the second. only to immediately give that up, and then 3 more in the 5th, 6 more in the 8th. This thing's just got blown completely open. Freddie Freeman 1 for 3, Mookie Betts 0 for 2 with a walk, Tucker 0 for 2, but did score a run. So there you have it. We can take a look at the box score. Lot of players in. 38 at-bats for the American League All-Stars. 8 strikeouts. Brent Rooker struck out twice. All the way 7, 7, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. And there you go. Castillo, Cole, Bradley, Waka, Lugo, Emmanuel, or Class A, excuse me, Miller, and Hader. For the NL All-Stars, they subbed out most of their lineup. They struck out 13 times, which I'm a little surprised at that number. Marte, Smith, and Harris all struck out twice. They only subbed in 6 players. Tal Marte fielding error obviously didn't help anything, and you have Justin Martinez with that brutal 0.0 innings pitched, 3 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 1 walk, no strikeouts. And that is your All-Star game. A little more lopsided than I would like to see, especially when you take into consideration how close it was in the first 3 innings or so. 1-0, 2-1, 3-2. But that was it for the National League. All right, we will sim. No. Auto. Oh, here we go. Reds acquire Duran from the Twins. Johan Duran. He is going to the Reds. The Twins get Ty Floyd and Tyler Callahan. So there is a trade. We'll advance. We will be back on Friday inside MLB The Show 25. Logan Gilbert on the mound. 12-3 with a 1.89 ERA, taking on Christian Javier. 4-7 with a 4.66 ERA with a divisional matchup in the first of 17 in a row. So I really need to enjoy these next couple of days off from The Show 25. Before we do that, let's rip a pack. I should have done that. I did do that the other day because I did though. No, I did not do one for the home run derby. Excuse me. Gold St. Louis Cardinals Road. Nothing. Some new cards, I guess, is a positive. And that will do it. Thank you so much for watching, folks. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe over here, ring the bell down below. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Baseball here, something up there. Thanks for watching. Good sports, go Mariners. We'll see you on Friday. Enjoy the off-day content Wednesday and Thursday. Good night.